Hello everyone, welcome to the club. Thank you for coming to today's stream. Today we're just doing some stuff. It's probably going to be kind of a short stream because I really have stuff I should be doing, but I missed streaming, so I wanted to be on here for a little bit today since I know I won't be able to do anything next week. And I don't want to miss like the opportunity to stream I don't want to miss the opportunity to stream some of the Halloween event. So I'm on here even though I have things I should be doing because of why I won't be streaming next week, and that is because hold on. That's because I will be in Redondo Beach, California at US Idol Fest. So yeah, that will be fun. I get very anxious about traveling, and right now I'm trying to fix the fact that I had a bunch of my freshly printed CD booklets and stuff all smudged. So I'm trying to prevent the others from smudging. They're all being coated currently, and I really should go and finish that, but I'm not right now. Oh yeah, so since I did recently move, as most of you know, if you've been here before, so that's why the cursed background. But yeah, I did at least face the Pusheen boxes forward, so like it didn't look like a complete mess. I really want to get like a galaxy, like, or like not galaxy is not the right word, like a space or like nebula type like looking curtain for this closet back here, but having a house is expensive. But yeah, so I just have my pride flag up for now, and hopefully after my trip I'll have a little more time to dedicate to organizing. It's just like I'm still like, so I've like started packing because I like I start thinking about my packing like at least a week in advance, and for like merchandise, etc. It's like I've already made like a list, so I just need to go like get everything because I have some stuff that's still at my parents' house that needs to go, and so I'm grabbing a lot of that tomorrow. But in terms of like starting my packing, it's like there's a bunch of things that I've like remembered, like, oh shit, where is this? Like, is it at my parents' house? Is it somewhere in a box here? A lot of the time it's in a box here already, but like I have a headband that I'm like, I don't know where that is, and I am afraid. Oh, got item sold in the exchange. Hee hee. I threw a couple, why is it still flashing? There we go. I put a couple things in the exchange because I was like, I realized there was a lack of like the food items and I had kind of been hoarding them, so I threw some on there. God damn it. Why? I was trying to complete the little bartending assignment things anyway. Pride flag moment. Yeah, that's where I mean, it's not a bad background. I'm just like, I want like a nice like full curtain for that closet. And I would like to be able to put the boxes in the closet. Like, I just there's a lot of things happening right now, and I still don't. I also miss my very beautiful lighting a lot. I miss my pink glow, and I don't have any of my ring lights here yet either. I have like my little like tripod over in the corner if I feel like I don't have enough light. Like there is like, I have like some mini ring lights, but like all my big ones have not made it here yet because I have been busy. Oh, hello. I do have the arc welder now. Hee hee. Hazard suits. I feel like in honor of like the hazard suits, like everybody needs to squat up, put on the hazard suit, and then we do story mission. The Kippy boxes are now part of your branding. I mean, there have been so many like Pusheen box moments in my streams, because like I keep like I do get like the Pusheen box still, because it's one of those things where it's like receiving it seems to keep me in check a little bit with my like extra spending, because it's not monthly, it's like every 3 months, so it's like it comes and then I am happy, and then I feel like I don't have to buy as much crap. Like my need for trinkets is like satisfied by like at least one thing, and the boxes are really nice and they hold up really well. So like I have a ton of these, and I have kept all of them that were not damaged majorly in like shipping, because I did have a couple that were kind of destroyed, but I have so many, and I use them for storage all the time. Like we have a bunch like under our bed for storage too, and like I put like decorations in them, and like because they're really nice size, and whenever I need to like pack stuff up, it's like they're really great. So some of them will stay, but they'll probably be put in the closet, unfortunately, and not visible as much. But who knows? Because I have like another table thing that needs to go like over here, that also has not made it here. There's a couple like small furniture things, and all of my crafting stuff has not made it here yet, simply because I have been super busy, and then I was gonna go back down and get a few more things, but then it's like I also am going back and forth because my big ass printer is still at my parents' place too, because it's like, well, if I don't have anything to put it on, where am I gonna put the printer here? And the printer's like, it's a chonky printer, but I've been manufacturing a lot of my own merchandise for this convention, and some of it is like, I fucking give up. I'm just gonna make orders next time for some of it. Like it's too much effort, and like I'm getting really fed up with the fact that like there's a lot of like supposedly like high-end, high-quality papers I've been using that like are complete shit. Like I'm not gonna pull it out and like talk about it too much, but there is a like there is like a certain particular paper that I'm very mad at right now, because I touched like I gave it like time to dry, because like sometimes with inkjet you have to be careful, but yeah, I was trying to print on some business card paper that's perforated, and I was trying to take them apart, and the ink like came straight off on my fingers like several hours after printing. And they're just like, there's like whole patches missing, and it pisses me off so bad, because it's like I paid more for those because it's like a brand name, supposedly not supposed to be cheap shit, and yet anyway, no one asked for a rundown of my current struggle with printing shit. Does anyone want to team up for Cat's Tail? I would like to play, please. Also, next time you see me, I will hopefully have a hair chop, because I really have needed it for a while, and like these ends are cursed. So I'm hoping to get it. Oh, okay. I am hoping to get it cut like super soon. I was bothering my sister to do it this weekend, but like I guess her fiance is sick, so and I don't want the flu. Oh, I almost forgot. I actually got my I should be moving this arm. I keep forgetting. I got my COVID vaccine today after the like complete fucking shit show in the US about like getting them, and Utah was one of the places where you had to have a prescription to get them, and then I know some people who went and got prescriptions because they have like conditions, right? And then they like even with the prescription, they were like, no, we literally can't give them out. Like we haven't even received any of them. I was like, what the hell? Like it was wild. So I finally got that today. And I just need to remember to get the circulation blood flowing, because so far they actually said that a lot of people are having like, oh, that was fast. A lot of people are having a lot less side effects this go around, but I'm like, I'm very prone to like swelling up after, so I'm trying to keep the blood flowing. I did have the blood flowing for a while afterward because I walked around the store, got some cookies. I had to go look around the area. I'm glad that I live in an area with more things around it now, because I had to go looking around for somebody, like for somewhere that like had them available. Because the first like normal pharmacy, like the pharmacy I normally go to, that I prefer to support because it's local, was out of them, and I was like, well, I really don't want to be like, I'm leaving for California next week. It's like I really don't want to be like taking the chance that like I do have a reaction to it and have that like 2 days before I perform, right? So, I was like, I really want to get it today, because it's like that gives me like a few days. Because usually I have some sort of side effect within 12 hours, and then it is gone with, like, entirely gone within 24 hours. Usually it's, like, totally good, you know? Why am I not seeing Taria? Wild, okay. Less side effects is good, at least. I think when I got it, I felt really achy. Yeah, that's pretty normal for the COVID thing, and it's partly because, like, I mean, like, COVID as a, like, because people like to compare it to the flu shot, but it's like, you really can't compare it because COVID is a completely, like, different disorder. Like, COVID fucks you up. Like, it's kind of understandable that your immune system is gonna be a little bit different in response than like a normal flu shot, because some people do get like achy after a flu shot. I don't know, I haven't had one in a few years, because last time I had a flu shot, I had an allergic reaction. And that's the thing, is I was talking to the guy at the pharmacy, because I was like, oh yeah, I've never had a reaction to the COVID shot, but unfortunately I can't get a flu shot because, like, problems could happen, and I'm not gonna take that risk. Like, I talked to my doctor, they don't think I should take that risk, because there's frankly, like, too many vaccine ingredients to, like, pinpoint which one caused the problem. And it could have been a number of things. And it could have also been, it was a trace amount of something I'm allergic to, because there are trace amounts of certain antibiotics in some vaccines. The more you know, right? So it's like, that's actually like the, like, working theory of why I reacted to it, is it must have, like, had, like, an antibiotic I was allergic to, because I didn't have a reaction for, like, 24 hours. It was not immediate. And actually, at first, I did not realize I was having an anaphylactic reaction, because I thought anaphylaxis was like, oh, super serious. I mean, it is super serious, but I thought anaphylaxis was like, oh, well, like, you just, like, aren't, your brain just, like, doesn't work, etc. Like, it's not something that, like, can actually have, like, varying degrees. It's like, if you're anaphylactic, your throat's closing up, you can't breathe, and you're passing out, right? Like, I thought that's what it was. Turns out, guys, like, turns out that it actually can also be that it presents in a more mild form, and if you have these symptoms after receiving, like, something different, you should 100% go to the hospital. I did not know this at the time. I did not know until months after the reaction. Like, I thought it was just like a fluke, right? Like, oh, the flu shot tried to kill me, lol. I was making jokes for a long ass time. I still sometimes make jokes, but I really shouldn't. It's like, important to, like, spread awareness. Don't be me. If you feel sus, go to the hospital. Like, if you want to live. Cause yeah, I never like got it followed up on because I didn't realize until like months later, and then especially in like talking to other people who like have had more like mild reactions that are still considered anaphylactic. It's like, man, no, that's 100% what I experienced. The arc welder is so pretty, y'all. I love this for me. They just keep coming in this stage of it. There we go. Okay. But anyway, yeah, so I was gonna describe, like, what I actually did experience, cause, like, it was, like, brain fog, but, like, super intense, and then, like, back when it was, like, happening, it's like, I did black out a couple of times at work, got my ass sent home, things like that. So it's like there were signs that something was not quite right, but I didn't think that that was like anaphylaxis. I thought I was just having like a mild little reaction, because most of my allergic reactions aren't severe, right? No, I'm fucking loving this weapon, not gonna lie. Ah, I got the yeet. Anyway, but yeah, I just like had this like wild experience, cause like I couldn't remember, like I would walk into a room and completely forget why I was there for like 2 or 3 weeks. Like, it was kind of ridiculous, and I don't know why I like just sat with that and like didn't go like seek medical attention after that, you know? But like, it is what it is. It's in the past. I'm fine now. Sometimes I do wonder if I like acquired brain damage from that instance or not, like just because it was like so wild, you know? Hopefully not. Like, what I have now just seems to be like the standard like ADHD and like some fibromyalgia fog, like because no, when I tell y'all this like felt super different, it's like I could not remember shit like at all. Oh, I got the Spideys this time. Examine the corpse. Alright, yeah, let's get a turret up here. I love standing on the table and getting Spideys. Oh, also Badgie would be very useful here. But no, I'm just glad, like, of the two, like, I'm glad that I didn't have a reaction to the COVID shot, because COVID, like, I haven't had the flu in, like, years, but I've had COVID more than once in the past, like, 5 years, and, because I actually didn't get COVID until, like, for the first time I got COVID in 2023, so I went a pretty long-ass time without ever having COVID, and after the first time I had COVID, like, I was different. Like, things were not right. Like, I do believe I have some degree of long COVID. That's just, I also have genetic issues, so, like, that's not my only issue, right? But it's, like, one of those things where it's, like, I wish people recognized, like, how serious long COVID can be for people, because it's, like, I just have, like, some, like, breathing issues I never had before, and I know, like, some people, it's, like, they got, like, they got it way worse. Like, people who had no chronic fatigue and now, like, can barely, like, get out of bed normally and stuff like that. Like, it sucks for a lot of people, and I wish it was more recognized, you know? Especially when it comes to, like, getting vaccines and stuff. It's, like, a lot of people think it's not that serious, so they just, like, don't get, like, the COVID shot, and it's, like, but for other people it is. And you also, the more times you're infected, the more you— I'm the cat. It's like the more you get it, the more you could, like, more damage you could be doing. Like, COVID does affect the brain. Okay. I live. No, not again! Anyway, I'm just ranting because I've had, thoughts as I've been getting my vaccine. I guess if y'all want an update, you can ask me in my Discord later. Because, see, the funny part is, I do sometimes get, like, a low-grade fever with, like, again, like, the night of getting the vaccine. And it's funny because, like, normally when I have a fever, I don't have anything, like, serious going on. But for some reason, with the, like, vaccine side effects fever, like, it'll last for, like, 2 hours, maybe. Like, it's not a long time. But, when I do get it, sometimes I will, like, have, like, kind of, like, these weird, like, fever sorta dream things. And, like, sometimes they're amusing to me. They probably shouldn't be, but they are. They are very amusing to me. Because, like, they're not, like, I haven't had anything bad. Like, I haven't ever hallucinated anything bad during, like, these fever things. Like, and I know, like, what it is like to experience full-on, scary-ass hallucinations. Like, I know what that's like, and this is not it, so, you know. Luckily, anyway. Oh, that's the wrong one. I wanted to... There we go. Okay. I wanted some turrets. There we go. Those are my turrets, right? Okay. The shield, I need an upgraded version of that kit module if I'm gonna have the shield generator. Like, that one's kind of useless. Ah! Anyway. Alright, let's go. Who's gonna absolutely phase it? Oh, there's some little ones over here. Man, this is just so fun! The arc welder. It gives me the thrill that the arc welder does in Elite Force, because I fucking love the arc welder. Oh. I'm tensing my shoulder and okay, thank God. Where's the devices? Oh, are they up there? Oh, I'm not gonna make it. Oh no, I did not make it. I'm like, shouldn't there be more devices somewhere? Anyway, all this working of my left arm for the controls, I can just like feel. Oh, where'd Nova go? Might need to look for that dog. Anyways, I'm like sitting here working this arm. I'm starting to kind of feel like the achiness, like in... Because the thing is, like, the arm I can handle. The problem is like, because my shoulders are so hypermobile, especially this one, which, like, I'm not gonna fucking get the vaccine that I know is gonna make me achy in my dominant arm. Like, I'm not gonna do that. Like, I have to rehearse for my show. I need my right arm really badly, because this is my mic arm. It just sits there. Well, it doesn't just sit there, but, but it's like, I need that. So I get it in my left arm, but my left shoulder is also, like, my worst shoulder. And so sometimes it's like, it relies on the muscles a bit to, like, keep it in place. And so sometimes when these muscles get achy around the shoulder, it can be kind of problematic because, then that's, like, support that shoulder doesn't have, and it's a lot easier to injure it. It's why, like, God, like, the amount of work I have to do just to be, like, a normal functioning person, or, like, half functioning person even, is ridiculous. Like, even, like, oh yeah, that's the other thing too. I haven't been able to put makeup on in, like, a week because, I was having, like, first of all, I was having weird fall allergies, which were kind of messing with my skin, and then, like, I put a new product on it and just started, like, breaking out. Like, I have, like, 5 pimple patches on my face, and I am, like, usually I only have to have, like, 1, because I'm not, like, overly prone to acne anymore. But here I am. Anyway, that's been my life recently. But yeah, like, I just mean, like, the amount of work I've had to do just to be, like, a half functioning person with my issues is, like, ridiculous. Anyway, I can't remember. I know I'm in... Oh, on the last... Okay, so this is the last one in Klingon Civil War. If anyone would like to join, I think I'm gonna wear my hazard suit. I do need to take a quick break, though, just to go check on my dog. Also, like, another small update. Part of what was going on last week, in addition to, like, having our washer that we got, like, we had like, a new washer, not brand new, but, like, new secondhand washer, and we had gotten it from a reputable place, and so when it broke, we got it switched out. But our scheduling was really wild last week because of a lot of things, but one of those being, like, Nova had to have, like, a significant number of teeth out. Unfortunately, she just, and this can happen with small dogs, unfortunately. This can happen with, like, a lot of small breeds, and we don't 100% know what all she's mixed with. So it could have been, like, any one of them, but I kind of suspect a lot of it is probably from her bulldog genetics, because bulldogs are unfortunately so inbred, and even though, like, she has a good mix because she's, like, a mixed breed, and honestly, like, mutts can have some, like, better health outcomes in some areas because, like, they're not being inbred as much, but because, like, obviously it's not going to undo inbreeding that was further up in her line. So yeah, she had some, like, serious structural issues with her like, top and bottom teeth, like the front ones. So she has no front teeth now. She still has her canines, and she has chewing teeth on, like, one side, and she has a good amount of teeth, like, left on the other side, but they're, like, oh, when we did the x-rays, like, there was all of this, like, there's these, like, roots growing into the jaw. There's, like, some of the teeth are, like, coming out of the gums, and so they had to remove a lot more teeth than we expected, and that was really, really, like, not expected, because it's like, previously they were like, oh, her teeth look really good for the fact that she does have, like, a periodontal disease, and it's like, yeah, that sucked, but she's mostly healed up now. But yeah, scheduling was, like, really wild last week, because it's like, we couldn't deal with any of the washer stuff the first half of the week, because it's like, I was dealing with that, and then it was like, well, I'm still, like, kind of watching her, but now she's healing up really well, so, she has a follow-up soon, right before I leave, so she's gonna the vet's gonna make sure that, like, everything is for sure, like, healing up right. But she seems like she's felt, like, a lot better. Like, her personality, like, from when we first moved, like, not personality per se, but, like, her like, demeanor and mood from when we first moved in versus now is, like, really different. Like, I just makes me so sad because I think, like, she was having, like, a lot of these issues and, like, they just didn't know until they went into x-ray. And then, like, so I'm sure she feels better, but she's still kind of getting used to, like, not having as many teeth. And I've been having to cook her, like, chicken and squash for her meals. I'm glad that she's eating the squash now. She did not want to eat other attempts at nutrition. But yeah, I've been having to, like, cook all of her food because she needs soft food, and I just, a lot of, like, the canned dog food just grosses me out so much. So yeah, I definitely need to go check on her because I don't know where she went, and so I'll be right back for that little story mission. All right, I am back. Did anyone want to join for this episode? It's just the last one, Inkling on Civil War. This is probably the only mission I'll be playing today, just because, like I said, I need to do things. I get... Okay. Where is it? There we go. Like, but, like, which one is it in the... Oh, it literally wasn't showing it there. God, the mission tracker thing confuses me so much. Oh, I guess everybody logged off of game. That's fine. Alright, I mean, I can solo it, no problem. I just wanted to give people the opportunity if anyone wanted to join, you know? Cause, yeah. Anyway. Y'all are lurking, or I don't see a lot of people on my online friends list in games, so but oh, I was gonna also talk about like this kit module for the event. Oh, you can't see it closer. Just this image, like, oh my god, I can't believe that this is what we are receiving for this event. Like, it's so funny to me. The zombies are so funny, and this little image like that being the promo is so funny. It's so fucking funny, and I didn't mention that yet, cause like, but that's part of why I came on here, is I was like, everyone needs to know how I feel about the zombies. It's so funny. I think it's so funny, and I'm like, I need it, like, kind of like I needed the hazard teeth thing. Like, I'll be real, y'all, I had to buy out the last day of the event because of moving and everything. I just like fell a bit behind. I literally bought Zen so I could buy out the event, but it's fine because I have a little left over now. Yeah, so that was fun. Anyway. Are you online? Are you online, Taria, or no? Not anymore. I know see you. That's okay. I just wonder, because I'm like, I don't want anyone to feel left out. I'm just saying. Currently working on Brickling Studio. Oh, okay. I guess I'll just do this myself then. Oh my god, it's so funny. I need it so badly. I'm gonna need to bring the cursed laptop. Though I will say, I tried when I was on my laptop last, after the update, for some reason, the like, my cursed laptop is even more cursed with STO after whatever update just happened, and I was like, I don't think they changed anything major with the game, so like, I don't know, it's probably just my laptop being the way it is. The laptop is like old, and it was never meant to be a gaming laptop, and I have run, well, it used to be the main thing I played STO on, and it used to work somewhat okay, and now it works like it's barely playable. Like, it's literally barely playable, but... What are you doing, Nova? She's barking at nothing. This laptop, is it? No, it's a Dell. And I'll be real, like, within less than 2 years, the charger it came with, like, just, like, broke. And that really pissed me off because, like, because it was within, like, 2 years or whatever, like, Dell was supposed to send a replacement, and they, like, made it, like, absolute hell to get said replacement. And then, like, it took, like, 2 months to ship, and so I was like, whatever, and I ended up having to go buy one anyway, which was annoying, and that one actually works better than the Dell one. Like, I literally have, like, the Dell one still wrapped up, I think, in its original package, because I took it out once. I took it out literally... Nova, don't bark. What's going on? There is, like, a maintenance guy, like, down the road doing something, so I wonder if that's what she's barking at. You don't need to bark, though. You can be a quiet dog. You can be a quiet dog. But yeah, no, it tracks for Dell. I'm so not impressed. Like, I don't remember what the actual, like, name of the device is, but I just know it's a Dell, and honestly, after dealing with Dell, it's like, I never want a Dell again. Like, Literally. I mean, but there's a lot of, like, shitty companies. Like, they're all kind of shitty right now, let's be honest. Like, there's really not, like... There's just some that are slightly less shitty. But, like, as for customer service, Dell was not winning any prizes because it's like, well, like, your shitty product broke. And the fact that it broke within the warranty means that that's your problem. Like, oh my god. Yeah, it was a whole thing. But it's like one of the, like, convertible, like, it's not like the tablet you can take off, but it's supposed to, like, fold back so it, like, looks like a tablet type thing. It's a really weird design, but it's like one of those. So again, it was never intended to be a gaming computer, and I've used it as a gaming computer for, like, years. Like, that's why I had to play, like, I had, like, classes in college because I was in a game design program. I had classes in college where, like, I had to play games, and that computer would not run some of the games properly. And it was, like, a nightmare because it's like, well, I have to play this game, like, somehow, and it's like, oh, we'll just get, like, a gaming PC. I'm like, I'm in college, I have no fucking money. Like, even when I got my current PC, like, I only got that because of some, like, there was a decent deal on a pre-built, and also it's like, my parents did help me pay for that, full disclosure, and this was in 2020, so it was like this time where it's like I was trying to get a job, etc. And then, I mean, of course that all went to shit, but, like, I was trying to get a job and everything, and so I needed the PC to even be able to, like, apply for jobs because, like, a lot of stuff was work from home and things were not being provided in my line of work because it was just assumed that you had your own equipment. But yeah, anyway, yeah, it's like, I don't know, I just was not impressed, but it is what it is. I've kept it, like, chugging along for, like, 9 years now. Okay. I don't remember what this mission is supposed to actually be. Yeah, it's just like, there's, like, a weird achiness on, like, this, like, shoulder to, like, pectoral muscle. It's like the worst place for it to be achy right now. It's not that bad though, like, I don't know, it remains to be seen. It could get worse, could get better. I need to play this game. I said I was only gonna do the one mission today, so... But I'm just having fun spilling the tea. You know? Ah, speaking of allergies, like I was complaining about earlier. I just feel like it's too late in the year for this nonsense. But it is what it is. I think Nova went back out to the living room couch. Alrighty. They all gone? Oh, actually, no, there's another one. Alright. I'm gonna go get him. Why do, like, all cringy men say, like, woman like that? It's like a theme. I also feel like, I feel like it may have been a slightly cursed time to go get my COVID shot because, like, I didn't get a ton of sleep last night. Like... Ah! This is fine. Sit here and wait. Whee! Oh, I didn't click my things. There we go. After blowing the fuck up. Okay. Oh wait, we're supposed to go over there? Okay. I wasn't paying attention. That's where I'm trying to go! Yay, I did it. Whatever I was supposed to do. Why did it look like she had like a fuzzy caterpillar on her face? Was that a glitch? Or was that like supposed to be like a scar and it wasn't? Whee! Now the real fun begins! That's a lot of the fleet left. It's like some kind of Star War. Oh my god. Oh my god, I have to tell y'all a funny story. But I can't show too much because I'm pretty sure I don't want to embarrass my girlfriend, but my girlfriend had never seen Rocky Horror Picture Show, so of course I had to fix that. I guess that's most of the story that I can share online. Again, without like embarrassing her or anything. She didn't do anything embarrassing, but like I was like explaining like all of the oh no, not again! I was explaining like the midnight showing stuff and like the callbacks and the props. Because I've never been to a midnight show of it. Like, because in all honesty, like, the reason Rocky Horror is popular is not because it's a good movie, per se. It's because, like, the fandom is fun. Like, it is truly, like, so interesting as a phenomenon because it's like, the movie is honestly kind of like meh on its own, in my personal opinion. Like, it has some amazing moments, of course, and like, the cast is very talented. But as a movie, I feel like it's kind of like, just okay. Like, it's fun, but like, it's almost like very surrealist sort of thing, and so like, I don't know, it's fun, but like to me, I'm like, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. There's a lot of like things missing, I feel like, plot-wise. And I don't know, it's just, it is what it is, but it's so fun, and it's fun to rewatch because of the culture around it, and it's very fun. And also, like, I do like that it's a good example of, like, some, like, of the earlier sort of, like, queer representation in media, because that movie turned 50 years old this year, by the way, for those who did not know. It is the 50th anniversary, so I've been enjoying, like, some of the stuff people have been doing because of that. Like, I wish I had the free time to go see it, because there's a theater, up in, like, up further north, that is putting on this year, the stage version, and I'm like, that would be so fun, but I have no free time. I didn't even get to go see, like, one of my friends' plays that I really wanted to go to, because, like, I was too fucking busy. At least the movie doesn't have a Snyderverse community. But yeah, that's what I mean, is, like... What I mean is, like, there's literally, like, there's some movies that I feel like, it's actually way more common for, like, the fandom to be cursed and, like, the source material to be, like, good. Like, I feel like that's honestly, like, more common than, like, the reverse, where it's, like, the source material is, like, okay, and the fandom's just, like, amazing. Like, I've never seen, like, weird shit going on in the Rocky Horror fandom. They're just vibing, like, all the time. Everybody's just vibing. Alright, well... Okay, let's get him. That's what we gotta do. But anyway, it's like, I don't know, that's my opinion. Like, if you think Rocky Horror is, like, the best film ever, I'm sorry. I feel like as a movie, like, the first half of it, like, first half-ish of it, I guess, like, the last, like, once they're all, like, kind of under, like, the really surrealist part where, like, they're in the pool and, like, they're under, like, the... I don't want to say, like, spell, but they're under the influence of Frankenfurter, etc. Like, that sequence for me, like, to me, I'm just kind of like, I don't know, I'm getting, like, a weird, like, vibe from this, and it's, like, I don't know, it's not as fun as the first half, you know? It's, like... And then it's also, like, Frankenfurter has, like, a whole song about going home, and then they're like, oh, like, we're actually gonna kill you. Like, it's just... it's just so random and wild, and, like, it's funny, but, like, I don't know. Someday I really should, like, go to an interactive version and then have an opinion. Because maybe, like, being, like, in person at it, like, would be a different experience. maybe I would enjoy it more. Like, because it's not like I don't enjoy it, it's just I don't think it's, like, a fantastic film on its own. Hard to do the time warp when complaining about David Cornsweet playing a Boy Scout from the countryside. But what I mean is, like, it's also like, okay, so that's my opinion on the movie as a whole. Like, I'm not gonna get involved in, like, discourse about it, you know? Because it's like, I feel like it's really for the vibes. And that's, like, a good thing. Like, it's just for the vibes. And I'm, like, down for that. Not everything has to be, like, over-analyzed and, like, not everything I feel like has to have, like, some sort of, like, deeper meaning type thing. Like, I do think there's parts of Rocky Horror that have, like, a deeper meaning, but a lot of it is, like, it's just fun. And that's okay. I'm fine with that. But it's a time. But it's like, it's funny watching it with someone who has never seen it and knows nothing of the lore. Like, with the fandom. Oh, not the weapons ball glitch again. I'm sorry, it cracks me up on the Klingons when they've got their little, like, ball hand. Oh, there's an ad break now. Where's... Oh, good. Okay. Marshall Janeway's gonna heal them. Maybe? Oil change ad? Oh my god. What is Twitch running on my content nowadays? Oh, a stash Orion. I see. Oi. Okay. Alright. The arc welder just makes this so much more fun. I feel like it's not as, like, good as the Baul rifle, but also I might need to upgrade it. I forget that you can, like, upgrade the level-less stuff. You just... Because I actually forgot until I saw, like, something talking about, like, the, oops. Saw something talking about, like, this event reward specifically. Oh. The bowl hands. All right. Here we go. Oh, do I still have Badgie? I don't think I have Badgie anymore. I need Badgie! That's why I needed Badgie. Yesterday was Fallout Day. Why was there drama about Fallout Day? Why am I getting bombarded? Oh, because my bridge officers are not absorbing the fire like they should be. That's what they're here for. No, I'm still gonna get my shit wrecked is what's gonna happen. No. Because Bethesda? I don't know how you say that. Announced an anniversary edition for Fallout. Oh. There are things that I was not aware were happening, I guess, in the Fallout world. Also welcome in. Oh, the Gorn that just leaped off the side of the stairs. Alright, get back here. There we go. Anyway, yeah, no, it's like... This like, just goes to my point, though, about, like, fandoms. Again, I don't even know the drama. I just know, like, in most, like, fandom drama, it's like, why, you know? And this is my thing with, like... Everyone should take a page out of the Rocky Horror Picture Show community's book and just, like, chill out sometimes. Like, just chill the fuck out, you know? Everyone arrived at a very, interesting time. Cause like, I don't know, I started this talking about one thing, cause I got my COVID shot today, and so like, I was like, first I was talking about that, then I was talking about like, oh, like, the update, updating y'all on my, ache progress, which I seem okay so far, it's just a little bit, I'm just really prone to some of that stuff, so... But I was talking about that, and then I was talking about Rocky Horror Picture Show, and then I was like, actually, this is a very good example of a fandom that just knows how to vibe and not, like, get involved in weird discourse. I mean, yeah, it's like the late afternoon here, because I kind of stream at a cursed time for my area, but I don't mind, because, like, then I get, like, people in other time zones, and it's fun. We learn things. I love learning things from, like, Europeans in particular. I have a lot of viewers from, like, US and Canada, but I'm just being funny. Anyway, here we go. Detonate them. The ball hands again! Sorry, they kill me every time. Fallout's community has developed a few borderline grifters. Yeah, there's always, like... some of those from USA too, but the rest of it is way the fuck. Oh yeah. No, it's like that's the thing is I don't know where people are from. I don't really mind is all. I just know that like I stream at a kind of cursed time for yeah, I stream at kind of a cursed time like for most people in the US, but I don't mind. Like, this is the time that works best to stream, because then it usually doesn't... Then it can generally keep it consistent, and it doesn't interfere with, like, my other stuff. Unless I have, like, a gig. I have a lot of gigs on Fridays. Like, I'm literally performing on Halloween, which I think is so cool, actually. Oh. I I need my bridge officers to take some fire over here. Make themselves useful for once. You know what, maybe my turrets will betray me less than my bridge officers. Badgie always has my back, at least. Bridge officers are building snowmen. No, it's not the bridge officers. It's the NPCs that are following me around in this mission. The Klingons, like, the Klingons have, like, some sort of, like, weapon render problem. And it happens so much in this arc, and it's so funny. But also very cursed. Like, see, every time they move around, like, the ball shows up. It also happened in the episode where you play as Jula. Like, it happened a few times on that as well. Shot. Not the smoke coming off of him. Would you be down with assimilation if they released you 2 hours later? No, assimilation creeps me the fuck out. Never. The hazard suit is so sexy. I love the hazard suit. The pros outweigh the cons. Okay, you know what? I will let you present this argument. I'm just saying, the Borg are fucking creepy. I don't like it. That is all. Oh, I sure do love ranged damage, actually. Sorry, that flashing was bothering me. Pros to joining a cultish hive mind. That's where I'm at. It's like, this is creepy as fuck. Oh, now they fight. Well, I think we fight another... We fight him. Okay. Look, the weapons really are, like, badass. It's unfortunate the people who wield them are such assholes. Well, I'm gonna kill him first, because it will be fun. So I guess we don't kill him. I think we just, knock him out or something. If you had free will for the 2 hours. No, I don't want to join the Borg for any reason. I do not want it. I would not join the Borg. What are the pros to joining the Borg? Part of a mind that spans the galaxy and you'll never be overdressed for any occasion. But like, that's like the creepy part. That's part of the creepy part, I should say. Cause like, it's creepy shit. Oh, I clicked off the screen and there we go, okay. I need more. Where's Badgie? Did Badgie? Okay, Badgie comes back. I don't understand what's going on. Okay, oh, there are these guys lurking over there. Where's my one bridge officer? Like, she's not even, like, visible. Whenever you need a laser pointer, you'll have one handy. I'm sorry, like, who frequently even needs a laser pointer? Oh, there we go. Now can I shoot them? Is that what? Okay, there we go. Okay, assimilation, but they kick you out right after it's done. You get to keep your original limbs. They are still putting Borgy parts! Borgy parts are still going where Borgy parts should not go, which is anywhere inside my body, actually. It is still creepy no matter what way you swing it. It is creepy. What does it want from me? Oh, there we go. Okay, now I can shoot it. The Borgy parts of the pros. No, they're not. They're creepy as fuck. Like, even like some of like the ex-Borg, like they just kind of learn to embrace those things. It's not like they ever wanted them in the first place. I feel like there's like, I feel like somewhere in the Federation medical database, there's literally like a whole section dedicated to, there's like a whole section dedicated like just to like people who would want to willingly be assimilated by the Borg. I feel like that's like probably its own like mental disorder at the time of the Federation. Is wanting to be, like, assimilated has gotta be some sort of thing that's, like, being studied. Longer lifespan, increased intelligence, increased strength, nanite healing. Yes, but also, like, if we're in the 24th century, like, pretty much none of those things, like, matter as much. Because the advanced medicine will keep you healthier than like a 21st century human anyway. Okay, today, no, still no, it's too creepy. I'm sorry. There's like no. It's like it still is an issue of like individuality, etc. Oh. Where'd he go? Damn it, there we go. I didn't get to him fast enough. I'm gonna get shot trying to scan his transporter signature. know, there still is, like, an inherent, like, there's just an issue with the Borg on so many levels of, like, it's just creepy. I don't know how else to explain it. It's very deeply unsettling to me. Then again, like, you do have to understand, like, when I say these things, it's like, I do come from a very specific life. Like, my life has taken in such a path that has formed these specific opinions regarding these sorts of things. And, like, no, I'm not gonna make it. Damn it. I died at just the wrong time. Why are they all after me? They're all charging me at once. This is why I keep dying. Oh no. No, he's got the shield on. Okay, at least I got him that time. But anyway, I think the point being made though wasn't about like, cause it's not like illegal to use standard Federation medicine, and that's what I'm saying is like, it's like all of Federation standard medicine is a ton better than like anything we remotely have now. Therefore, in the future time, damn it, I'm gonna miss it again. He always transports right when I fucking die. Anyway, trying to also like carry on the conversation doesn't help, but Bones only lived to 137. I don't know, I feel like after 137, like, you know, and actually, like, there are like some novel sources that say, like, McCoy outlived, like, all his friends and then some. Because, like, at a certain point, like, why would you want to, like, outlive your friends? Like, if things are not, like, it's one thing if you still have things to contribute to society, which I feel like Bones, like, does in the timeline. But it's like, at a certain point, it's like, what is the point in, like, living forever, you know? Like, it's actually interesting because this is a theme that, like, I've actually, like, explored a bit when writing for Janelle Sky, which is, my, character that my current STO tune is based off of, that I roleplay her in tabletop games, and I've also, like, just written a lot of, like, little stories. But, like, one of the things that, like... Why did that not work? Damn it. Oh. I thought I got him that time! Anyway, but anyway, like I was saying though, I need my bridge officers to start taking some more fire from me! I know, but I thought that was my third time, was all. There we go. Okay, finally. I'm really tired of him. Anyway, no! Okay, there we go. No, I made it. I made it. I live. I live. This guy's just slashing at the shield generator. LOL, it's a little funny. Anyway, it's totally fine to have a different opinion than me, by the way, too. I'm just coming at this from what I feel like, and this is like the whole like living forever thing and how it's actually kind of a curse is a theme I just am saying like I've explored a lot in the writing of Janelle Sky because the average Nixaloid lifespan is like about 1,000 years, and there's a point where it's like the oldest point that I've like written her is actually like in like the STO timeline, in which she'd be like 410-ish, somewhere around there. And so because of that, it's like this is something like I've like thought of. I think it's because I said the Borg and not the cooperative. No, because it's still, to me, it's all the same. Because it's not, like, to me, I don't care about necessarily living longer. Like, because it's like, there's a point where it's like, oh my god, the purple blood. Classic. Anyway. No, my problem with like Borg anything is it's like it's like the pinky purple blood. You could also say pink. Anyway, to me on this screen right now, it looks purpley. But anyway, I'm sorry. That's funnier to me than it should have been. Anyway, I feel like unless it was like, you know, like a limited amount type thing, like I feel like full-on assimilation just to me like feels like personally violating to like humanity. Like it'd be one thing to use like a little bit of nanoprobes to like heal something or something, because like that's something that like ex-Borg have done is like they can kind of like donate their like nanoprobes to kind of help things, but it's like having that basically like a core part of you, because I feel like a lot of like the ex-Borg narratives we've explored, like I wish they honestly like kind of would like, oh, and this is once again like off. Yeah, what happened to my desktop audio? God damn. Hold on. There we go. Now it's back. Guess the cutscenes are probably kind of awkward and when it's quiet.
My time. Most believe it was a thing of legend.
May it be a reminder in the days to come.
Okay.
Reforging the Empire
So
will be a challenge, but one worthy of Kalesh and all who dwell with him in store.
Is this done? I'm at to the level where 7 is now. But like
Our wounds heal. The honored dead have joined.
You say assimilation though. It's
Has returned.
it's a drink. Again, that doesn't like make it better. But I also feel like 7 got her abilities because she was assimilated fully Borg, which I take issue with. It's like, again, she's reclaiming her humanity after this like trauma happened. Like, I love that part about her narrative.
Celebrate our hard.
But it doesn't mean that like I would want it. Like, why would you? Because it's like 7 also had a very different experience than like Picard, for example.
Some prefer life within the mycelial network, not at this time.
Alright, they got our Lachi friendlies now.
cannot afford another gym pot.
Well, yeah, you didn't really do very well with him the first time.
A hermit's life on
Just
the outskirts,
saying.
but in the end, he was too.
Yeah,
I, for one, do not recommend running from a wave of mycelial destruction. Indeed.
well,
Yes.
Much has changed.
Talk to
since my
Laurel
first time
now.
as Chancellor.
Indeed. As other torchbearers before me, it will be we began as adversaries.
alright, well,
The event has concluded.
that's a nice little ending scene. But yeah, no, 7, like, I was saying that 7 has a very different experience than, like, Picard, because Picard was not, like... Picard, for example, was not assimilated long enough, but Picard was, like, this is my point of it doesn't matter the duration, because Picard was not assimilated very long and did gain... Oh, yay! Next time we're gonna start Mirror Universe! But now I have to finish this topic. Then I will probably sign off for the day, because I have some stuff to do, and I am playing tabletop tonight, so I will have to go eventually. Anyway, so my point is, though, is, like, Picard is a classic example, like, of how it doesn't matter if you're, like, assimilated for, like, a few weeks or, like, several years. There is still an inherent trauma that happens because this is still, like, an issue. Like, it's not just like, oh, well, it's short. I mean, the difference would be, like, if they willingly let you go, I guess, but it's still, like, there is an impact it has to just, to assimilation that can't, like, you can't, like, just, like, erase the fact that it's a little bit creepy from the entire process just because, like, this or that, because the assimilation is inherently a bit creepy. Like, it's like things are going in and, like, changing you, and then it's like it's like taking away the humanity. And that's the thing, is Picard actually had, like, 7 of 9 had a harder time readjusting, but Picard had such deeply rooted trauma, and part of that was because they did use them to, like, use him to attack his own people, very fucked up. But this is why the thing is, it's like, I don't, the fucking Borg, it's the fucking Borg. They're just, like, it gives me, like, the skin creepy crawlies to think about. And yeah, it's like, Picard didn't have the same issues, because Picard, they pretty much removed everything. I mean, his heart was already, like, a substitute anyway, so... But... yeah, it's like, Seven, like, can't live without some of her implants because she was, like, assimilated for a long time. Like, her body is also dependent on it, and that technology doesn't always, like, work. So, like, it's not like ex-Borgs do not have just, like, a perfect existence where everything's just, like, better for them, other than, like, well, like, things that Federation medicine can already fix in, like, a normal person. I don't like this plot. It'd be like, you can't decide on a leader for your country, so you elect an AI recreation of Woodrow Wilson. Oh no! I'm never, like, going to unsee that. Like, now I'm just gonna have to think about that all the time now. Thank you. No, I mean, I don't know. It is a little weird. I feel you there. I don't mind the arc. Like, the arc has some good moments, but I do see your point. Like, it is a bit weird, but like I said, I don't know. It's not my favorite arc. I don't mind it too much, you know? No massacre, and they removed the tech that showed up in Picard, so he can't still hear the Queen, and the PTSD doesn't happen. But I feel like the PTSD was not the PTSD did not solely come from, like, the PTSD was as bad as it was because of the massacre that he committed, again, against his own people. Like, he was used as a puppet, because that is what the Borg do. The Borg do assimilate and they use people, and it's not cool. But it's also a thing of, he was fundamentally changed, and that didn't sit well with him either. And it's like, it's the same thing when he gets his golem body, to try to, like, so he doesn't have, like, the brain defect thing anymore, that's, like, killing him. So, when he gets his golem body in the end of season 1, they also point out, like, that they knew Picard would not want them to, like, they would want, like, if he's gonna use this to live longer, he wouldn't want, like, you know, infinite time added to his lifespan. Even though, given this technology, that was a possibility, they knew he wouldn't want that, because that's just not him. Like, he's like, oh, well, yeah, I wouldn't mind, you know, like, 10, 15 more years that he wouldn't have had before, but it's because, like, there is something to be said for, like, the humanity retained, and if you, like, mess with that too much, like, Picard very much values his humanity, and he felt like that was stripped from him in his Borg experience. With or without the massacre, there still would have been a trauma there, maybe not as bad, but there still is a fundamental trauma that Picard has that does not come from what he was forced to do. It's like two parts to his PTSD. But will his inbuilt Bluetooth auto connect to the board? Well, I think they kind of established that, like, he, like, kinda, like, did a little bit. 'Cause, like, he was still, like, tied in with the Borg for the whole rest of the series. God, that's so creepy when you think about it. But it's because, like, and Picard explores this theme interestingly enough, too, because, like, it is, like, interesting, because it is also, like, a bit of a removal of humanity to basically just give him a new body that doesn't have the defect, that's killing him. There is, like, something to be said for that. That is also a little bit weird and a little bit creepy. But I see it as a little bit different because they tried their best, like, to honor his wishes and basically give him, like, the same thing, because the creepy part about Picard-era androids is that they are artificially created, but they really are, like, they're basically like flesh and blood. Like, there's the positronic components, and then they're basically flesh and blood, which is, like, the more you think about it, I don't know, I have to think about this a lot, because the aforementioned Janelle Sky also is dating an android in our timeline. My girlfriend's character is an android, and we kind of made, because initially the inspiration was like a Juliana Sung type android, so it was like a middle ground between like Data and Lore, and then like later like advanced androids. But the more we've like thought about it, the more we've kind of put it in this like middle ground, so it's like it's like firmly in the middle, so it's actually like there's components of the Picard and then like not, because like I don't know, we've done a lot of stuff to try to get this character to like fit in the canon, because we are playing in the era of the synth band, so like she was secret for a while, and then now like she's like basically like research purposes, and there was a court case, because of course there was. We love Android Court. Anyway, I wonder if Mecha Picard would ever run into some difficulties and be needing medical attention. The engineer would see that programming bit that would shut down after a certain time and figure that that bit must be buggy. So he shines a purple flashlight and removes that. Now Picard lives forever. But I think that what they did though is because there are like fleshy, organic components in the new androids. I feel like what's like artificial, I mean, it is like in the brain, but I feel like what they did is they just restored more of like it would kind of be like where they tried to save Barial, and it didn't really work, but when they tried to save Vedic Barial in that one episode by putting part of his, like, grafting part of a positronic network to his brain to try to, like, redo that. I feel like that's kind of similar to, like, what they tried to do to Picard, but it's, like, it's a new body because they reconstructed his old body, because they can just kind of, like, replicate the same, like, skin and bones, etc., and then, like, grafted his consciousness into it, so he's really, like, I feel like he's really mostly, like, fleshy. Like, I feel like that's why he's called, like, the Golem and not, like, an android, because the Golem term, I guess, is supposed to be, like, for the fleshy part, I guess. Like, the fleshy android, as opposed to the shiny android. Though, some of the, like, new androids are also shiny, so I don't fucking know. But, what time period? So yeah, no, we're playing in 2390, so it's 5 years, no, 5 years? Yeah, it's 5 years after the synth, attack. I don't know, I think it's a very interesting time frame to play in, especially for, like, our current time, like, what's going on in, like, our real world, because you can kind of be, like, separate, so you can reference events, and, like, they've already mostly happened, except for, like, Picard and STO, so you can reference a lot of the things that have already happened, as, like, part of history, but then you also are, like, not in, like, where things are currently happening, like, most things have already happened, except for those things. So you're in a really good middle spot where you can really do what you want. You just have to work around some of the things that Picard gave us. And some of those we may have thrown into a dumpster fire because we were like the really only one that we've been like, no, there's no fucking way is, as part of our campaign, we reconstructed Utopia Planitia. Because Mars would not be able to burn for 14 years. It is a scientific impossibility, and it bothers me all the time that they just were like, yes, it's just been burning for 14 years. It's like, no amount of plasma weaponry would create that much fire, because Mars doesn't have that much oxygen. Like, no. And oxygen, even any oxygen that came from, like, structures on the planet would have burned up like nothing, because oxygen does not, like, oxygen is required to maintain a blaze. Like, you have to have a constant supply of oxygen. It's why you can put, like, a lid over a fire and it puts it out. And also, I know that Golem is supposed to be clay, but that is the term that we have been given for androids like Picard. I can pull up, well, Memory Alpha, like, sucks right now, because of the ads and fandoms issues. But, literally, if you go on Memory Alpha and look up Golem, it will tell you if it will... Yeah, it will tell you. So this is also how we know they're fleshy. Like, look at that. Like, it's kind of creepy. It's kind of creepy. But yeah. A golem was a type of android constructed from organic material and designed to function more or less identically to the life form it was modeled after, including, optionally, the process of aging and eventual death. Every time I hear that word, I picture the Lord of the Rings creature. No, you're so right. I don't know. I almost wish they would have called them something different. That's just the term I'm using so that we're all on the same page. It's like, that is the term that they're called. They're called that in canon, to make it not confusing. But I feel like they could have called them something different that would have been, like, not conjured a certain image, you know? I feel like they kind of just, like, gave it that name, and it's fine, but I'm like, no, it does give it's giving Lord of the Rings a little bit, and I do think of that all the time, so... Anyway... Makes me think of that Voyager episode where there's a second Voyager and they slowly melt into nothing. Oh my god. Yeah, no, that is also, like, a ride of an episode. I was thinking, like, the other day about how Voyager is just such a wild ride in general. Anyway, but yeah, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things about, like, all of it in the lore. Star Trek tech went right past a point where biology and technology melt together. Yeah, so that's the thing, is technically, like, based on the progression of technology and stuff we saw in, like, the other series, like, it does seem like a natural, like, a natural conclusion to that sort of, research. But it is also, like, there's just a little bit of it that sometimes I'm like, it's a little bit unsettling, but... Because it's like, because we all know my character, Janelle Sky, is, like, fucking crazy. Like, I talk about that all the time. She is unhinged, like, all the time. And also, like, there's just a lot. So, so my thing is that I like sometimes, like, exploring. I like exploring, like, the android stuff. It's like there's a lot of like fics I wrote that I was like, these will never see the light of day, but sometimes I don't even show them. Sometimes I don't even show them to my girlfriend. Because, like, I'm embarrassed by what my mind has created. Still right on that side. I have not written anything on AO3 in so fucking long. Like, I think the last thing I wrote was last year's, like, little holiday thing in which the android relationship was established. But the thing that's interesting about it is, like, I will say, like, the vast majority of my fanfic, like, I don't post at all. Like, it lives in my hard drive. It will never see the light of day. And, like, that, there's a reason for that. It's because sometimes it's just, like, you write fanfic just for fun, and, like, it's not really for an audience. So, like, if it's not for an audience, I don't. Anyway. No, she has seen my AO3. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about there's a lot of fics that I will, like, write. They're, like, 500 to 1,000 words, and I'm like, wow, that was weird. Puts it in the hard drive and, like, never, like, even thinks about it again. Like, I do that less because I have less free time these days, but I've done that a lot, like, in the past. And I also really have been, like, craving to update the Janelle Sky blog again. But again, I just have, like, no free time anymore. Like, I'm trying to, like, do so much, like, with music, and I'm trying to do more live shows, and, like, on the one hand, it's, like, it's amazing, but on the other hand, it's also, like, well, now I have, like, no time for, like, little hobbies of mine, but it's okay. It is what it is. I will always have, like, at least I have, like, a tabletop group, so I have Star Trek things to do, like, pretty much every week. Can't you combine a few? Like in fics, or... Because I don't know, I was like, I don't... The problem is, like, some of it's like, sorry, you're never gonna see them. It's just not gonna happen, to free up time. So the thing is, like, because I am reliant on shows for my income, like, I have to make that my top priority, because it's, like, it's really hard to, like, have your income tied to your, like, to your art as well, which is why it's really important for me to, like, have hobbies, but sometimes I just don't have as much time for hobbies as I wish I did. Your streaming do two things. Yeah, my brain unfortunately doesn't work like that. I wish it did. I wish I could do multiple things at once, but sometimes I have to, like, especially right now, because it's like, I'm, like, this is just like an example. Currently, I'm rehearsing for my show next week. I'm, which I'm also traveling for. So I'm also packing for a trip and planning a trip. Most of it's planned, but there's a couple things like drive-wise, because, yeah. And then I'm also, like, in addition to that, like, just practicing and everything, I'm also finishing the, like, packing up, like, merchandise, etc., which some of that is handcrafted this time, so it's like, that's a significant amount of time. And, like, I had time to stream today, and then I need to go back to doing it. And then I do have tabletop tonight, but, like, yeah, it's like, and then it's also like, sometimes I just, like, I do have a chronic condition. Sometimes I just, like, can't do anything, and sometimes I just literally, like, have to go to bed. And that's really, like, part of the problem, too, because it's like, there are a lot of days where I'm just, like, I just collapse, like, at a certain point. Like, I hope that time frame that happens, I hope when it happens, it's, like, 10 p.m., like, when I can reasonably start getting ready for bed and it's all good. But sometimes that same thing, like, oh, I'm ready for bed, sometimes that happens at 3 p.m. in the afternoon, and those days really fucking suck, like, to be frank. But it is what it is. There's, like, stuff, yeah, it is what it is. I've been doing pretty okay recently, like, it's just, like, but I fear the crash I'm gonna get after this next show, because it's, like, just life things also, like, again, with my dog, like, having to have all that oral surgery, that, like, really made me anxious. And so, like, all last week, like, even though, like, it was, like, fine and she was healing fine, like, I still was, like, on edge, you know? But there was at least one day last week that, like, I did, like, pass out accidentally at, like, 4 p.m. and I was like, oh shit. That's not a good time. I mean this, like, past week, not, like, the week before I was okay. Does caffeine have no effect? Caffeine has minimal effect. And I do take my ADHD meds, but I try to have, like, at least one day a week that I have a break from the meds, because I can enjoy food more when I'm not on my ADHD meds, unfortunately. Foods do weird things to me, and my ADHD meds actually heighten my sensory processing, which for me can actually be a bad thing. But I'll take it because it makes it so I can drive safely. I do appreciate my meds a lot. I'm on them today. I'm having a good time. Probably because of that. But I have to be, also because I'm on those meds, like, I have to be careful with caffeine, like, I can't have energy drinks. But energy drinks also, like, make me vibrate and don't actually wake up the brain. So, like, I will not be doing that. I will be very careful. No one here wants to see me on an energy drink. You just blink and then you drop. No, usually I have some warning. I'm being a little bit dramatic when I say I pass out. Like, it's usually, like, gradual, like, for, like, 30 or so minutes, like, I will just, like, slowly feel super tired, and then I'll know, like, okay, I have to go lay down, or I'm gonna fall asleep in a very uncomfortable position. Like, I have fallen asleep at my desk before. It's not good, especially on, like, my hypermobile, like, everything. I don't like to injure myself, and then, like, if I injure myself, my girlfriend is sad I injured myself, so I also don't like to do that. But no, it's not like a blink thing. That's a little bit of an exaggeration. It's like a, I just, like, get, like, drained, and then I'm like, okay, sleepy time. Well, standing will prevent it, but it'll just, like, make me more tired faster, usually, because standing is actually, like, weirdly enough, standing still is the biggest, like, energy drain for me. Like, walking and, like, dancing and stuff like that does not drain me as much as standing in one place. It's why it's, like, it sucks, because I would love to go to, like, more concerts and stuff, because I love music, but it's like, I can't stand in one place for very long. It causes me immense spinal pain that I don't get when, like, I'm walking around. That's why it's like, well, I can perform just fine, but I can't, like, stand. Like, some people have a hard time coming to terms with that one. They're like, I don't understand this because you dance just fine. It's like, well, for one, I don't dance just fine, because if you looked at me dancing like 7, 8 years ago, or even like 5, 6 years ago, it's like I'm a whole different person. I've had to relearn how to move my body because my condition got so bad in a short amount of time. And also, I picked up so many bad habits over the years, not knowing that I had a genetic condition that would eventually bite me in the ass. I don't know what that was to pantomime. Anyway, I really need to sign off. I have to go make sure I am fed. No, I don't mind talking about this stuff at all. I'm not mad or anything. It's totally good. Like, I am very open about this stuff because sometimes people also need to know, like, what's a problem. Like, if it were not for me, like, listening to other people with, like, hypermobility disorders, I would not have even known, like, what to pursue to tell doctors, like, hey, I think this might be a problem, you know? But no, I've like, I feel like this falling asleep, passing out, I have also passed out, like, straight up. Not often, but I am also a bit prone to blacking out if I'm not careful about my hydration. Like, I'm very prone to dehydration, and that is scary because, like, when you start, like, seeing spots because your body has not absorbed enough water, that's fucking creepy. That's fucking scary. But yeah, it's like, I say that and I, like, complain about a lot, but honestly, it's like, so many people, like, I am very fortunate that I am able to deal with things the way that I am, because I know some people would not be able to handle, like, what I've been through, and I acknowledge that, but it's also, like, I just feel like I am fortunate enough to be able to cope, and I'm also fortunate enough that, like, I could have it so much worse. With my same like group of diagnoses, I could have it so much worse. And I am grateful every day that I am still able to do many of the things I love. Some things I'm sad about not being able to do, or like not being able to do as well, but I still feel like I'm able to work really hard, and I'm gonna keep doing that as long as I possibly can because I'm very, very stubborn and I refuse to give up prematurely. So that's why you will continue to see me doing my dumb shit until probably until my body just fucking gives out at some point. Cause anyway, I am starting to feel, I really need to go stretch out and move my arm because I am really starting to feel the vaccine now, kind of going through this muscle. So I'm gonna go so that I can cook some dinner and get everything ready. Oh, I forgot. I need to... Who am I gonna raid? I don't know. Hopefully it goes away. Yeah, I mean, it's like... The vaccine stuff will definitely go away. I've never had that linger too much. Ooh, someone's playing Star Trek Resurgence. I've been, like, curious about that. Anyway. Okay. Anyway, thank you for joining me, everyone. As always, my stuff is, like, linked in all the panels and everything. If you want to check out my Ko-fi page, or if you'll at all be in Redondo Beach for whatever reason, maybe consider checking out US Idol Fest and see me perform. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye from Meow. Stick around for the raid.